In this video, I'm going to explain the velocity, the term velocity, and different types of velocity. First of all, velocity. What is velocity? It is nothing but a speed having a direction. If we consider the speed of a car is 50 km per hour, it does not specify the direction of the car. Okay. It does not specify the direction of the motion. So it is a scalar quantity. It's not a vector quantity. But when we say the speed of the car from A to B in a straight line, the speed of a car 50 km per hour from A to B along a straight line. Here we specify the direction from A to B, okay, in a straight line. It means it has direction, it has magnitude as well as direction. So it is a vector quantity. The vector quantity of speed is called velocity. So the definition of velocity is V, it is denoted by V, it is equal to displacement divided by time taken. The rate at which the displacement change, the time rate of change of displacement, or the speed of a body at particular direction. And what else? Velocity is also defined as the distance covered by a body per unit time in a given direction. Its SI unit is, in SI, the unit of velocity is meter per second, because displacement is measured in meter and time is measured in seconds. In CGS means centimeter gram second. It will be centimeter per second. The CGS unit of velocity is centimeter per second. Another unit, larger unit called kilometer per hour. Here the unit is larger. But if we consider 5 meter per second and 5 kilometer per hour, let us compare these two. And if car A is moving with 5 meter per second and car B is moving with 5 kilometer per hour, here car A moves faster. Okay. Let me explain the relation between meter per second and kilometer per hour. 1 kilometer per hour, it is equal to kilometer, 1 km per 1 hour. In 1 kilometer there are 1000 meters, and in 1 hour there are 3600 seconds. Cancelling this 2, 2 5s are 2, 18s are. So 5 by 18 meter per second. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Likewise, 1 meter per second is 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. If we want to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, we have to multiply it with 5 by 18. If we want to convert meter per second into kilometer per hour, we have to multiply it with 18 by 5. Okay. For example, if we want to convert 18 kilometer per hour into meter per second, it will be multiplied with 18 into this one, 5 by 18. It becomes 5 meter per second. It means 18 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 meter per second. Okay. Now types of velocities. Types of velocities. Different types of velocity. The first one is uniform velocity. Uniform velocity is nothing but the velocity in a uniform motion. When a body covers equal distances in equal intervals of time in a particular direction, then it is said to be moving with uniform velocity. For example, a car moving with 50 km per hour from point A to B in a straight line. Kilometer per hour. Okay. A car moving with, consider a car moving with a velocity of 50 km per hour from A to B in a straight line. The velocity of the car is uniform velocity. Okay. The example is not the car, it's velocity. Non-uniform. Number 2 is non-uniform. Non-uniform velocity or variable velocity. Non-uniform velocity or variable velocity. In this case, there are two possibilities. It may be equal displacements in unequal intervals of time. For example, 10 meter, 10 meter, 10 meter in 1 second, in 5 seconds, in 1 second. Okay, let it be true. Here, it covers 10 meter in 1 second. Here in this part, it covers 10 meter in 5 seconds. So we can say that the object moving from A to B is fastest in this interval, in the first interval, and slowest at this interval. So the velocity is variable. It is not constant. This type of velocity is called variable velocity. The second case is unequal distances in equal intervals of time. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. In 1 second, here let it be 10 meter. Here let it be 15 meter. Here let it be 8 meter, 12 meter. Okay. It covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time in a particular direction. The velocity is said to be non-uniform or variable. Then number 3 is average velocity. Average velocity is VAV. It is denoted by VAV. It is the total displacement divided by total time taken. To calculate the average velocity, we have to divide total displacement by total time taken. This is for variable velocity only. Okay. We apply this formula for non-uniform rate of change in velocity. The rate of change in velocity is non-uniform, so we have to apply this formula. This is for what? Variable speed at non-uniform rate. Okay, it is for variable speed for non-uniform rate. If the variation is uniform, if the change in velocity is uniform, that is the second case, we have to apply this formula. VAV is U plus V by 2. U is the initial velocity and V is the final velocity. This formula is applied for the uniform variation. Okay, the variation in the velocity is uniform only. Okay. Now let me explain the numerical problems in the textbook on page number 10 and 11. Question number 1. A cyclist covers a distance of 100 meters in 20 seconds. Calculate the speed of the cyclist in meter per second and in kilometer per hour. Number 1. The given are distance. Distance is given, it is 100 meters, and time is given, it is 20 seconds. So the speed is V denotes speed also. It denotes both velocity and speed. Distance by time. Distance is 100 and time taken is 20. True, 5s are 10. So the speed of the cyclist is 5 meters per second. This is for number 1. Here we have in meter per second because it is given in meter and second. For number 2, we have to convert this into kilometer per hour. 5 meters per second. To convert this into kilometer per hour, we have to multiply it with, this 5 with 18 by 5. Then it is 18 kilometer per hour. And question number 2. What is it? A car travels at a speed of 20 km per hour. 20 km per hour for 2 hours. 20 km per hour for 2 hours. And at 60 km per hour. 60 km per hour for the next 2 hours. It will cover longer distance because the speed is faster. Let it be A, B and C. The first interval is AB, the second interval BC. Let this be case 1, this be case 2. The question is, what is the average velocity and the average speed of the car? The average speed of the car, to calculate the average speed, VAV is for speed. It is total distance. The formula is VAV is total distance divided by total time. Here we have total time, 2 plus 2, that is 4. We don't have distance. We can calculate first. For case 1, from motion between A to B, it is the formula for speed is distance by time. To calculate the distance, it is speed into time. Then speed is 20 km per hour and time is 2 hours. Then we have 40 km. The distance covered is 40 km. Distance between A and B is 40 km. Case 2. It is between B and C. We are going to calculate D again. D equals to velocity or speed into time. Speed is 60. 60 into time taken is 2 hours. 123. We have, it is kilometer. Now, let us calculate the average velocity, the average speed, sorry. The average speed is total distance divided by total time taken. Total distance is, to calculate total distance, let me calculate first. Total distance is 120 plus 40. 120 plus 40 is 160 kilometer. Total time is 2 plus 2, 4. It is 160 divided by total distance is 160 and total time is 4. 4 40s are. So the average speed is 40 km per hour.